Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video, doing JMA Friday for today's second video. So it's also on a Friday, we're having a look at the weather for the month with Japanese and CFS B2Os. And I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just to say about the first video we say was our 6 AM UK weather forecast. Got a 10 to 14 day coming up for you later on today as well. And it's going to be live at 10:30. Pub Run Lives are returning to GavsWeatherVids. So I'll see you a little bit later on. Get the magic water on standby. Right, going to start off with the week 1 500 millibar height tsunami from the JMA from the Arctic and North Pole view down. So this is going to take us from the 3rd to the 10th of November. See the North Pole is just here, the wider Arctic circle around there, and then got the latitude through here. So blue is extrapolating to below average heights, which is low pressure, yellow, orange and red to above average heights, which is high pressure. These are broken down into week periods. The first week period, as I say, takes from the 3rd to the 10th of November. So this next week will be dominated by low pressure from the Atlantic into Western Europe as well. It is a bit of high pressure up to the north, but jet stream is pushing through a little bit like that as well. So it looks very, very unsettled in the next week. Deep low pressure in the ascendancy. Week 2 will be the 10th to 17th of November, below average heights again from the Atlantic into Western Europe. So that's another very unsettled looking week. And then weeks 3 and 4 will take us from the 17th of November to 1st of December with lots of low pressure out in the Atlantic. And again, you know, looking very unsettled therefore. No sign of a break really to this low pressure dominated weather pattern. So the tropical mid-latitude view looks like this. So we can't see Greenland, Iceland, Scandinavia, all those areas of the chart up here. You can either the top right-hand corner of the chart as you're looking at it. So this is week 1 again, 3rd to the 10th of November. Again, it looks very, very unsettled. Deep low pressure is in the Atlantic. Excuse me, everybody, and coming into western parts of Europe as well. Temperature anomalies in the coming week, about average, a little bit above in the south, a little bit below in the north, not a particularly big deviation. Most of the warmth has been pushed over its far eastern portion of Europe and into southern parts of Russia as well. And it's another wet week with above average rainfall there predicted by the JMA. Week 2 will be the 10th to the 17th of November. Below average heights, low pressure still dominating from off the Atlantic into Western Europe. The precipitation, temperature on it, I should say, is about average again. A little bit below just to our south and southwest, near and all elsewhere. And as far as rainfall is concerned, yes, we see another wetter than average week to come with above average precipitation. And then weeks 3 and 4 will be the 17th of November, the 1st of December, into the first day of meteorological winter. Wow, 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 with below average heights again. Rinse, repeat, or should I say, rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat. For week 3 and 4, I'm so sorry, buddy. The temperature on it's about average again, a little bit above. And you've guessed it, with low pressure driving in off the Atlantic is another wetter than average week to come. So bit of a downward show for JMA. Let's see how the CFS compares. Again, these are 500 millibar heights. They're broken down into week periods. The first week period takes from the 3rd to the 9th of November. Low pressure is dominating again into Western Europe from off the Atlantic in week 1 with the CFS. And the same is true for week 2, which is the 10th to 16th of November. Again, we see plenty of low pressure in the ascendancy. Some higher pressure way to the far north, towards northern Scandinavia, but essentially low pressure keeps on coming. Right, week 3, what's happened there? What have I done there? What have you done there, Gav? Let's have a look. Where are we going? No, get rid of that. Okay, so week, I'm sorry about that, everybody. Week 3 will be the 17th to 23rd of November, and yes, you guessed it, there's that area of low pressure still well and truly in control. Stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with you. So you've got two ridges, one out here, one over there, and then stuck in the middle with you is this area of low pressure trough across the Western Europe, so that's going nowhere fast. Bit of a change week 4. 24th of November to the 30th. So the trough looks like it's heading down towards Spain and Portugal, but still towards Greens as well. But we have got some higher pressure building to our northeast. That might start to bring the wind in from more of a southeasterly direction, I suppose. Potentially it could do. However, if that happened, it would be quite mild. And I think it probably still relatively unsettled down in the south anyway. Right, so the temperature anomaly for week 1, which is the 3rd to the 9th of November, that's coming out about average. Week 2, temperature anomaly looks like that, so it's about average again, about slightly above, but it's not a really big deviation. Week 3 is actually a little bit cooler. It's the 17th, 23rd of November, average to maybe ever so slightly below. And then week 4 rounds it all off, 24th of November to 30th, and again it's about average, not a really big deviation. And then as far as rainfall is concerned, no, near normal temperatures really throughout the period, which I suppose is a bit cooler compared to what I've had through most of the year, to be honest, which has been pretty warm. But precipitation-wise, 3rd to the 9th of November lastly, wetter than average over and to the south of the country. Week 2 is a temp to the 16th of November, so again we see the wettest weather might be in the south and west actually, a little bit drier up to the north and the northeast over here. Week 3 is the 17th, 23rd of November. That one also comes out with above average rainfall. And then week 4 is the 24th to the 30th of November. Maybe going a little bit drier then. Possibly a little bit drier by the time you get through to the last stage of November. Could that be drier and colder, or would it be dry and mild? It's a little way off, but it just depends on the position of any high pressure that builds up towards Scandinavia. If it gets the wind into the east, then maybe we'll be getting our first, widespread significant frost of season into the last week of November. But that is a very, very long way off. And before then, we've got lots and lots of low pressure still to go. So basically, the autumn deluge continues again for another week with JMA Friday. And there's not much sign of a change for the foreseeable future. Okay, we'll be back shortly with your 10 to 14 day. Check back for that later on this afternoon. And then this evening, as I say, Pub Run Live is back 10:30. I'll see you then, maybe. But for JMA Friday for this week, that's all for now. And thanks for watching.